So this week's video blog is coming to you from Washington D.C, where we've been attending the AIPAC conference, one of the largest pro-Israel conferences to take place in the world. There are 18,000 people here, and I'm recording to you on the final day, just moments before the keynote speech, which will be given by the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. It's fascinating for us to come to AIPAC, to hear the types of arguments that are being used in the campaign to counter delegitimization and BDS here in the United States, for us to meet with our colleagues and counterparts from all around the world to find out the challenges that they have and to share the types of issues that we face in the UK. And this exchange of information can only be to the benefit of ensuring that anti-Zionist, delegitimizing and BDS type techniques do not take hold either in the USA or in the UK. We found it extremely useful, and we've had a number of very fascinating meetings. Other UK delegates who've been here with me have included Sir Eric Pickles, Stuart Pollock, Lord Pollock from Conservative Friends of Israel, and James Gurd, and many other activists from Stand With Us and from other organisations. On the conference floor, there has again been another rock star barnstorming speech by the United States Ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley. She is an extremely impressive performer, and whenever her name is mentioned, the crowd gets to their feet in a raucous standing ovation. She gave a powerful statement of how the US is countering what they perceive to be the bias against and the bullying of Israel in the United Nations and UN institutions. And it's something that our government has also recognized and has begun to vote alongside the United States, particularly in the UN institutions. We've heard a fantastic speech from the United States Ambassador to Israel, David Friedman, and we heard last night from Vice President Mike Pence. This is really an important gathering. It's very good and useful for us to be here. We've met many people who are very excited to hear about the work that we're doing. And I was privileged to be on a panel yesterday talking about the UK-Israel relationship with Sir Eric Pickles and with Natasha Hausdorff from UK Lawyers for Israel. It's very good to be able to be here and to share the best ideas that we have and to learn from our colleagues in the United States. And of course, while we've been here, we've been able to deal swiftly with the really ill-judged and poor taste comments made by the Chief Executive of the Football Association, Martin Glenn, equating effectively the Star of David with other controversial symbols such as the swastika, the hammer and sickle, and other things. Because of the time difference, we were able to act swiftly to get a statement out, and by the time that we'd woken up again the following morning here in Washington, the FA had made an apology. I'd spoken personally to Martin Glenn, and we'd set a time for a meeting next week between me, with the FA and CST in order to discuss these matters. So that's been the week in Washington, and I look forward to talking to you next week back from the UK.